bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, kickboxing according to K1 rules. Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Galaxy Olympic Arena in Athens, Greece, this is a title bout for the FFC welterweight championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a hard-hitting, multiple Croatian kickboxing and European full contact champion. With an official weight of 77.4 kilograms and a near-perfect professional record of 11 wins and only 2 losses, he fights out of Pula, Croatia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the challenger, Eyevan Bilić. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 76.8 kilograms with an impressive professional record of 24 wins and only 4 losses. He is also a member of the Glory Kickboxing roster. Fighting out of Holland, the Netherlands by way of Aruba, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed FFC welterweight champion, Eyevan Mr. Cool Danenberg. And your referee in charge of this championship bout, Eyevan Danenberg.
So it all comes down to this, Richard. This is a title fight, welterweight. This is going to be action all the way. Do not blink.
Go to your corners.
One man contender, one man champion. They face off here in the square ring in Athens, Greece, at this Olympic stadium.
Fight.
We've had an amazing fight night already. Fireworks. Everything's gone on here tonight.
Well, Danenberg has a very long, rangy style. Looks to establish and control that distance well behind the jab, the push kick, the inside low kick. But the sharper footwork seems to be coming from Bilic, being able to close that distance down and shut it down early.
Big knee down the middle, early doors.
Fight.
Up Eyevan. And a low kick, famous Dutch low kicks. Upstairs goes Eyevan Bilić.
Bilic using that left kick to try and take the right hand away from Danenberg. And Danenberg replies with the right body kick and inside low, trying to disturb the balance.
Break. Keep going.
Again, the fast flurry of hands, establishing that jab, controlling the distance. That's the trademark of Danenberg with this long, rangy style.
Yep, he uses and utilises his long limbs really well. Use what you've got, is what my trainer used to say.
Break.
A very fast right hand,
Break.
straight down the middle there.
Come on, break. Break it up. Stop. When I say break, I want to say break, okay? Fight.
Nice reply there from Danenberg. Bilic just struggling to find his range right now. Seems a little bit clumsy as he falls into range,
Stop.
which leaves him stranded, ready for Danenberg to counter.
So 2 minutes gone, 1 minute remaining in this title fight. Nice high kick coming there.
Break it up.
Very,
From Bilic.
very dangerous high kick, wrapping across the neck. I dare say we'll see that on the replay.
Stop. Stop.
Those are the kicks that create knockouts too. Shin wrapped around the side of your neck, causes the blood off to the brain, and good night.
The ones that you don't see.
Are the ones that hurt.
That laugh is the voice of experience from both of us.
Ooh, spinning hook kick. Oozing confidence is the contender. 20 seconds remaining in round 1. Title fight at stake. The FFC beautiful belt sat ringside next to the president, the promoter, the man who invented FFC. All sat. And the man who's put a lot of these fight matches together, Marco, both sat there. Should be feeling very pleased with how this show has already formed and how it's gone so far tonight. So 3 minutes gone, 1 round. Richard, a quick overview.
For me, the more controlling, the more measured work has come from Danenberg. He's had the sharper striking, he's landed on target more often. Bilic is still struggling to come to terms with that reach and range advantage, and he ends up kind of lunging in, falling in, and making his shots kind of spongy, kind of falling into that kind of dead space. So he ends up kind of overcommitting. That was the dangerous high kick that we saw. So he has seen a flash of success. But again, my assessment on that first round is the first round goes to Mr. Cool, Mr. Danenberg.
So the man with the belt at the moment stays round the waist, as Richard has given us his overview of that first round. And probably it's similar to the 3 judges ringside would have scored that. And remember, this is the true saying, and the facts of the matter is, to beat a champion, you have to take it from a champion. You can't just match them or equal them. You have to take it. That means you've got to be 1 step in front, and you've just got to be over that 1 more punch or kick or knee extra to try and take it off and get the belt from the champion and put it round your waist. Round 2.
Well, Bilic has the confidence to be able to test out some spinning back kicks and stuff like that. We're now seeing faster flurries of hands.
Yeah, there was a nice little rally there between both fighters with a nice little combination from Eyevan Bilić with a spinning hook kick, showing his confidence as a challenger.
But Bilic having to skirt around the outside, be on the back foot, trying to encourage Danenberg to close the distance down so that he overcommits and steps into his space. This is one of the kind of layered strategies that you have to use as a counter striker.
Well, considering his chin was quite high there, he took the punch really well, Richard.
He certainly did.
Shows he's got a chin as well.
Again, some nice fast hands there from Danenberg. Using lateral footwork, stepping across, staying in front of his opponent.
Yeah, closing the ring down nicely. Really good footwork, as you've observed there.
And Muay Thai.
A little bit catch the leg and kick, not allowed in kickboxing. You realise what he did there, switching between disciplines as many of these fighters do. Again, the chin a little bit high from Eyevan. It's worrying me that slightly, because Danenberg will expose that, as he has done a couple of times now. He has got a good chin, Eyevan, but you know, for how long?
Break it up.
The thing is when shots land on target, it's not necessarily the one shot that does the damage, it's the cumulative build-up. So even though like the first or second shot might not feel like much, after 6 or 7, those are the ones that make your legs wobble. And again, we're seeing Danenberg landing on target, just rocking that head back.
More of a slip there, but yeah, his precision is good, isn't it, Danenberg?
Certainly is. He's controlling the pace, holding the centre of the ring, doing a good champion.
Like that, the 1-2 straight down the middle, very accurate. I'm impressed with his accuracy.
Doing a good champion's job. Bilic getting a little frustrated and now falling into range. Nice spinning back kick there.
Last 10 seconds, the hammer's gone. Strong finish from Eyevan Bilic, but too little too late for me, I think, Richard, in that round. I felt that...
As is my call as well, yeah. This is just how it seems to be rolling. A very measured performance here by Mr. Cool. He's not putting himself out there. He's measuring that distance very well. He's closing the distance when he wants to. He's establishing distance when he wants to. His coach there just telling him when it falls into range, he should be popping both hands onto the same side of the head, so that Bilic falls onto the opposite side knee.
Well, he's not been given the name Mr. Cool for nothing. He does keep his cool, his calm, and his collectiveness. Triple C, I think I'm going to call him. But Eyevan Bilić, a worthy contender. But for me and for Richard, we do feel that Mr. Cool is keeping that championship belt firmly around his waist for the first and second round. He's got 3 minutes to be able to take that belt. Can he do it?
Danenberg starting sharp. Establishing that left kick, inside on the lead leg, outside on the body. Trying to disturb the balance and take the right punch away. Nice trade of right hands there. Almost like the Rocky Freeze Fame finish. Danenberg always having the answer. Bilic been a little frustrated now, I can feel. Having to load up on those big shots. He's looking for that knockout now, because they say I don't think that he's going to be able to take this on point.
No, I don't think so. Like I said, he's got a lot to do in this third round. So big shots are the order of the day, I think.
This is why he has to be a little bit more, shall we say, gung-ho and step into range and unload with his power shots. Really committing, as was the Nikos Heisen earlier. Nikos Heisen, the minigun earlier.
Just gung-ho, like you said. Gung-ho and let's go. Well, he's got only 1.5 minutes left to do that. He's had a couple of frustrating moments because Mr. Cool has been just in the right time, in the right place, hasn't he? Picking his shots, and he's not just his attacking, but his counter shots as well.
Beautiful right punch there from Bilic.
Yeah, testing Mr. Cool's chin this time, but he's took it well. They've both got a chin.
Break. Don't break.
And again, some fast hands traded. Bilic and Danenberg both lifting up that left kick. Nice little jump knee from Danenberg.
Yeah, nice scissor knee.
Nicely timed left hook there by Danenberg. Bilic was closing the distance down.
So 30 seconds left in the third round. Does the champion keep the belt? For the moment, it looks that way. 20 seconds to make a difference. 10 seconds and counting down.
Danenberg unwilling to take a step backwards on the break.
Well, there goes the bell. The touch of gloves. Well, for me, a clear 3-round unanimous. Now, Eyevan Bilić raised his hands. I don't think he will win the title, but he's earned the respect of his opponent and the crowd. But for me, all 3 rounds on my scorecard go to Eyevan Mr. Cool Danenberg. A worthy contender.
A little bit of head rubbing there in that last round. That's where we saw Danenberg's chin tested.
Well, there's a lot of taking time in the scoring here. There seems to be some deliberation. Surely not an extra round.
Certainly is.
For me, and I think for yourself, we feel that was an undisputed, unanimous points win for me, for the champion. Well, we can see the trainer there looking on, very, very confused.
Wow.
I think it is, you know.
I think they're going for another round.
Well, I am very surprised I think that's well, the judges have been very courteous, if this is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have declared this bout a draw, hence we move to an extra round of competition to determine the winner of this contest.
Well, look at that. Look at this. The trainer's just basically said, you know, you're going to have to knock this guy out to get the win, because you can't leave it to the judges. Both fighters are capable of going an extra round. You can tell that, you know, both of them not breathing out of the backsides at all.
Certainly not that like the earlier heavyweight bout. Both these guys very fresh.
Yeah, a surprising extra round has surprised me, surprised Richard too. I think the judges have been very gracious to Eyevan Bilic.
Stop.
The only thing I can think where they've gone higher on the score is aggression.
Well, I still think that Danenberg has been holding the centre of the ring, controlling the pace of the fight. He's had great footwork. My only thought is possibly over Danenberg holding, which is merely had a warning for. He hasn't had a pointed up.
No holding. Stop. Time.
Now Bilic is the one holding.
Last warning.
Last warning, very strict referee. Veteran, which he has to be.
Break. Stop.
Again, Danenberg with that beautiful left knee, lifting the left knee up, falling into range. Neither guy wanting to take a step back, so invariably falling into the clinch each time.
That's a 1.5 gone. Big heavy headshot again, but Mr. Cool takes the shot, carries on coming forwards.
Bilic with a beautiful left hook. Danenberg riding that spinning back kick.
Well, this is getting a bit frustrating now. They're both meeting and just sort of struggling in like a half clinch movement, which isn't allowed.
Yeah, they're just kind of clashing together and then bouncing away. Clashing together, bouncing away. Making for a very messy fight.
Yes, yeah, that's the word, messy. Looking
Keep it clean.
unusually scrappy for these two really good athletes. Well, beautiful time front kick from Mr. Cool. 40 seconds remains. Keeps landing that knee as he goes in.
Dangerous head work there from Bilic.
Well, I don't know if that was a groin shot or that's a body shot, because this will sort it out. And this is what his corner was asking him to do. He says you're going to have to stop him. Well, that decides it for me.
Yeah.
You can't change that.
There's only 20 seconds to go. He's still reeling from that body shot.
He's going to stop it. He's going to go down again. Yeah, it's all over.
Waved over. This is what he had to do.
Well, retribution, you know, for me, I didn't think it should have even gone into a fourth round. You can see the frustration on the cornerman look.
Yeah, I thought they'd done enough.
After 3 rounds, I did.
Like I say, I'm not exactly sure what the judges saw, but they obviously saw something to warrant giving it a draw. But again, like I say, but for my liking, I thought he'd done enough already.
Well, he's very upset there in the corner. Look at that. He's hugging his trainer. He's apologising. He doesn't need to apologise to his trainer. He's visibly upset. He felt like he could have done it. He'd given the gracious extra round, and he feels he's let his team down and himself. He's let nobody down. You know, he came to fight. He was a worthy contender. He had guts and glory. He had the heart. He had the bottle. He had the spirit, didn't he? And he had the tools. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the champion retained.
The thing is, for me, it's the emotional investment that fighters put into all the training. I mean, this is the culmination of probably like an 8-week program. When you're living it, breathing it, eating, sleeping, training twice a day, doing morning runs, getting up, missing parties, missing family events. It takes a lot of commitment to be competing at this elite level. and this is where you see it. I mean, and for you guys watching at home, okay, you've seen, what's that, 12 minutes of action. That 12 minutes of action is the culmination of 8 weeks of work.
Seconds into round number 4. We have your winner by TKO and still FFC welterweight champion, Eyevan Danenberg.
Well, the belt stays around the waist.
The championship belt, FFC President Orsat Zovko.
So the belt goes round the waist from the president, the inventor, the promoter, the main man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it up again for our welterweight champion,
So still
Eyevan Danenberg.
undefeated at FFC.
Thank you.
Takes his fights to 29 fights, 25 wins. Retaining the welterweight FFC title and the belt, which goes back to Holland. Commiserations to Mr. Eyevan Bilić from Croatia. A worthy contender, but it wasn't to be tonight.